Hi, my name's Ellie, I'm 15 and I'm the youngest female solo glider pilot. I got into flying just out of pure chance. I've always loved physics, I've always loved flying. My parents always told me that when I was in a pushchair I used to point up at aircraft, like amazed with them. And I went to an air show and again, it just kind of fueled my passion. And then I wrote a letter to some pilots and they basically got me my first flight. And ever since then I've just been flying with all sorts of people and doing all sorts of amazing things. There was a teacher at school that it was an RE lesson and we had to write a me Bible, and I wrote how I was flying and I had an engine failure, which was totally true, and he wouldn't accept the homework, gave me a detention because apparently I was making it all up. I'm planning on obviously getting my licence, doing aerobatics ratings, night ratings, IFR ratings, commercial ratings, basically everything I can get onto my licence. Make the best pilot so I can become a test pilot or a stunt pilot in films, anything like that. I've flown in America when I was 10. Some pilots took me over there and we stayed with them at Beale Air Force Base and everything. And again, I flew a Piper Cub and we were flying over the Sutter Buttes and everything, and it was really amazing actually. Gliding and powered are very different. Powered is very nice, you can go places, you can do things. You can plan your route and you can go basically, find the weather and everything it lets you. It's a lot more complicated with using conversion tables and everything to work out the exact fuel you need. Gliding is a very judgmental, like you need to be able to judge everything to be able to land. There's no go-arounds. Also, the winch launch is absolutely amazing. You get launched from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, and then you have a 60 degrees like climb rate up to about 1,300 feet. No one has done both gliding on their 14th birthday and soloing powered on their 16th. So I'll be the first person to do it. So on Wednesday, we were all ready to go solo. Everything was great, and then Storm Diane came in and put a stop to all of that. We couldn't fly, it was unsafe. So Friday we came up again. We were flying, all was great. I flew absolutely fine. I was cleared to go solo in a 25-knot crosswind, but it was outside parameters. So we didn't solo because if something did happen, it wouldn't be a good thing to do. It was really disappointing, but at the end of the day, it's important that we do it safely. We can't just go for the record and then make a mistake. It's important that everything is done safe. Safety is incredibly important. We don't want anything to go wrong when we're up there because we've got to come down again. So having everything made safely, it makes it one of the most safest sports you could ever do. So obviously we're all really stringent on everything we do to make sure it is as safe as we can possibly make it. So my next ambitions are obviously to do tail drag conversions, get my hours up, go cross countries, get my licence, and then add a load of ratings on it, so adding night ratings, aerobatic ratings, all that kind of stuff. So in June there is a D-Day liaison aircraft meetup, so around 50 aircraft from all over the world are flying to this airfield in France, and we're going to fly the D-Day beaches and some of the monuments around it, and hopefully it should be an amazing week to commemorate the 75th anniversary. So this is our airspeed indicator. This basically tells us how fast we're going, how much air is over the aircraft. This is our turn and slip. So this will tell us if we're yawing or if we're out of balance when we're turning. It affects the performance, and it makes it a lot more nicer to fly. And then this is our attitude indicator. So this will tell us whether we're climbing or descending or turning. And then this is our vertical speed indicator. So this tells us our rate of climb and descent. So it allows us to fly accurately. We can see the conditions. This is our altimeter. This will tell us how high we are depending on what setting we have it on. This is our heading indicator, which is also in line with the magnetic compass, and that basically tells us what direction we're going in.
Came as a bit of a shock, but quite keen to see some kind of ambition. First solo was a little bit scary. You know, you're always worried about your children going to the shop and back, let alone disappearing into the sky. But some reservations, but yeah, it was good.
So Saturday we came up and the wind had calmed down enough. The cloud base lifted just enough to do the circuit. We got all the clear go ahead at the circuit, we came in, and about half an hour later all the cloud came back in again. So we were really lucky we got the right time slot. It felt amazing. You finally had to do it. It was like a long time waiting, a long time of being ready. So finally to be able to do it was amazing.